It starts with a silence that is louder than any argument you've ever had. You sent the text 3 hours ago. You've checked your phone 15 times. You've unlocked the screen, refreshed the app, checked to see if she's online. She's posting. She's active, but your message? It sits there. Delivered, read, ignored. And in that gap of silence, your mind begins to cannibalize itself. You start to rewrite history. You think, maybe I was too forward. Maybe I should have added an emoji. Maybe I should send a follow-up just to make sure she got it. You are doing exactly what you have been programmed to do. You are operating from a script that told you that love is about persistence. That desire is a negotiation. That if you just prove you are good enough, nice enough, or available enough, she will finally see your value. But here's the brutal truth that no romantic comedy will ever tell you. While you are agonizing over the perfect reply, she isn't looking for a man who is perfect. She is looking for a man who is present, but not consumed. While you are focused on winning her over, she is subconsciously evaluating one simple metric: who is the prize here? If you don't understand the answer to that question, you will spend the rest of your life in the waiting room of relationships. You will be the placeholder, the nice guy, the safety net she uses until she finds the man who actually triggers her biological drive to chase. In this video, we are not just going to talk about dating. We are going to deconstruct the psychology of human value. I am going to show you why your availability is destroying your attractiveness. I am going to explain the neuroscience behind why we want what retreats from us. And most importantly, I am going to hand you a new playbook. This isn't about manipulation. It isn't about tricking women. It is about a fundamental reconstruction of your self-worth. By the end of this video, you will understand the secret that the top 1% of men know intuitively: you do not attract what you want. You attract what you are. Welcome to the archive. Let's begin. Let's talk about the availability paradox. Imagine you walk into a luxury store. There is a watch behind glass. It has no price tag. You have to make an appointment just to view it. The barriers to entry create a perception of immense value. Now, imagine that same watch is being handed out for free on a street corner by a guy begging people to take it. Ideally, the watch is the same object. The mechanics haven't changed. But your desire for it has plummeted to zero. Why? Because human beings are hardwired to value what they must earn. When you drop everything to answer her call, when you reply instantly to every text, when you agree with every opinion she has, you are flooding the market with your attention. In economics, when supply exceeds demand, value crashes. You are creating an artificial inflation of your presence. You think you are being supportive. You think you are showing her you care. But what her subconscious brain sees is a man with no mission, no boundaries, and no options. If you are always available to her, it implies you are busy with nothing else. Women are attracted to resources. But in the modern world, the most scarce resource isn't food or shelter, it's focus. A man who has a purpose, a mission, a drive that is larger than his relationship status, is magnetic. Why? Because his attention is a limited commodity. When the high-value man gives a woman his time, she feels special because she knows that time could have gone toward his business, his body, or his legacy. When the available man gives a woman his time, she feels nothing. Because his time is cheap. He gives it to everyone. He gives it to Netflix. He gives it to his anxieties. This is where most men fail. They try to buy attraction with availability. They over-explain. They overcommit. They double-text. They write paragraphs of feelings to women who reply with 3 words. This creates a dynamic called the debt of attention. You are investing heavily, paying into an account that is giving you 0 interest. Eventually, you become resentful. You start thinking, after all I did for her, why doesn't she want me? She doesn't want you because of all you did for her. You did too much, too soon, for too little return. You stripped away the mystery. You handed her the map to your entire soul before she even bought a ticket for the journey. To understand how to fix this, we have to look at a Soviet psychologist named Bluma Zygarnik. In the 1920s, she noticed something fascinating about waiters in a cafe. The waiters could remember complex orders perfectly until the bill was paid. The moment the transaction was complete, they forgot the order instantly. This led to the discovery of the Zygarnik effect. The human brain remembers unfinished tasks far better than completed ones. Our minds hate open loops. When a song cuts off before the chorus, it gets stuck in your head. When a movie ends on a cliffhanger, you obsess over the sequel. Now, apply this to dating. Most men are completed tasks. You tell her exactly how you feel on the first date. You tell her your entire life story in one night. You text her good morning and good night like a clockwork robot. You are predictable. You are solved. You are safe. And because you are solved, her brain files you away in the completed folder. There is no tension. There is no curiosity. There is no need for her to think about you when you aren't there, because she knows exactly where you are and what you're doing. The men who create obsession, they are the unfinished tasks. They don't play games, but they do practice strategic restraint. They don't reveal everything at once. They leave gaps in the conversation. They end the phone call first, right when the conversation is at its peak, leaving her wanting more. They are an open loop. When you are an open loop, her mind has to do work to close it. She starts asking her friends, "What do you think he meant by that?" She starts rereading your messages. And here is the magic. When she is thinking about you, she is investing in you. Every moment she spends wondering about you is a brick laid in the foundation of her attachment. If you give her all the answers, you rob her of the joy of asking the questions. Attraction does not grow in the presence of the beloved. It grows in their absence. It grows in the space between interactions. That is where fantasy lives. And you cannot compete with her fantasy. You must allow her the space to create it. So, how do you flip the script? How do you move from the anxious applicant to the confident interviewer? Currently, you are acting like an applicant. You are walking into the interaction hoping you get the job. You are sweating, trying to impress, hoping your resume is good enough. You are asking, does she like me? Does she think I'm funny? Am I tall enough? This energy reeks of desperation. It is a repellent. You need to adopt the interviewer mindset. The interviewer knows his value. He knows the company, his life, is high growth and high status. He isn't desperate to fill the position, he is desperate to find the right candidate to fill the position. I hope she likes me. Is she good enough for me? Why hasn't she texted back? Do I like how she communicates? Is this the level of respect I accept? When you make this shift, your behaviors change naturally. You don't have to fake being high value. If you are an interviewer, you don't chase a candidate who doesn't show up for the interview. You don't beg a candidate to take the job. You simply move on to the next resume. This is not about arrogance. It is about standardization. When a woman realizes that you are evaluating her, not just on her looks, but on her character, her loyalty, her kindness, and her ability to bring peace to your life, she instinctively changes. She stops being the prize and starts trying to win the position. Why? Because women are used to men who only want them for their bodies. When a man has standards for her behavior, it signals that he is playing a different game. It signals that he has options and he is selective. Selectivity is the ultimate aphrodisiac. Now, a crucial warning. This is where 99% of dating advice gets it wrong, and where pickup artist culture fails. You cannot fake scarcity. You cannot fake value. If you are sitting at home, staring at the wall, counting down the minutes until it's safe to text her back so you look busy, you are still chasing. You are just chasing in slow motion. You are performing value, not possessing it. Women are highly intuitive. They can smell the difference between a man who is actually busy building an empire and a man who is pretending to be busy to get a reaction. If you use these techniques solely to manipulate her into liking you, it will eventually backfire. It creates a toxic dynamic. You will attract women who are damaged, who thrive on anxiety and drama. You want to attract a woman who values you, not a woman who is addicted to the pain you cause her. The goal of the aphorism archive is not to create toxic relationships. It is to build men of substance. The silence I am talking about shouldn't be a tactic. It should be a side effect of your life. You shouldn't be waiting to text back. You should actually be busy. You should be so consumed by your purpose, your fitness, your finances, and your friends that you genuinely do not have the time to sit on your phone all day. When your scarcity is real, your confidence is real. You don't fear losing her because you have a life you love waiting for you regardless of whether she stays or goes. That lack of fear? That is true power. So, how do we execute this? What does the high-value protocol look like in the real world? Here are 3 concrete shifts you can make today. 1. The communication rule. Stop carrying the conversation. If you are sending 3 paragraphs and she sends 1 sentence, stop. Match her energy, then dial it back slightly. If she takes 4 hours to reply, do not reply in 4 seconds. Not out of spite, but out of self-respect. Mirror her investment. If she pulls back, you pull back further. Do not chase her into the abyss. 2. Become the unfinished man. Stop oversharing. On a date, ask her more questions than you answer. Listen 80% of the time. When she asks about your past, give the trailer, not the whole movie. Say things like, "That's a story for another time." Keep her curious. Let her earn the right to know your trauma, your fears, and your deepest dreams. Those are expensive, don't give them away for free. 3. Kill the validator. Stop complimenting her for things she didn't earn. If she is beautiful, she knows it. She's heard it 10 times today on Instagram. Validate her for her effort, her intelligence, her wit. But do not use compliments as a bribe to get her to like you. Your approval should be a reward for good behavior, not a default setting. Here is the final truth. The woman is not the goal. The relationship is not the destination. The moment you make a woman the central sun of your solar system, everything falls apart. You lose your gravity. You drift. And eventually, she leaves, because she doesn't want to be your universe, she wants to be the co-pilot in yours. The men who are chased are the men who are chasing something bigger than women. A man on a mission is a force of nature. A man who is building his body, sharpening his mind, and expanding his wealth has a gravitational pull. He doesn't need to learn pickup lines. He doesn't need to play mind games. His reality is the game. When you stop trying to become what she wants, and you start becoming the man you are meant to be, the dynamic flips instantly. You become the prize. You become the rarity. She wants to understand you. She wants to be part of your world. She wants to be the woman who finally captures the attention of the man who is focused on conquering the world. So, put down the phone. Stop crafting the perfect text. Stop analyzing her mixed signals. Go to the gym. Read the book. Build the business. Walk your path. If she wants to walk with you, she will run to catch up. And if she doesn't, you keep walking. Because you are not going there for her. You are going there for you. If this video woke something up in you, if you are ready to stop chasing and start ascending, do one thing for me. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the archive. We are building a brotherhood of men who refuse to be average. The journey has just begun. I'll see you in the next one.